Alright, so you may notice that I'm in a different place than I was last time, and there's a good reason for that. Let's just take up into the sky real quick. You may also notice that the Pokemon on the bottom there, just below the video, they're different, and there's another good reason for that. So if I come down to Pacific Log Town, at the end of the last episode, I said that next part we were either going to do the Regis or we were going to take on the League. And I was kind of set on taking on the League before I realised we have an 8th gym catch. And so what I did is I had leveled up pretty much everybody. You can see now almost, like, they're all 75s, 75. We got a couple on level 76, you know, Jay 75. Jay is trying to evolve, so Jay can evolve soon. We got Corsola level 76, Matthias is level 76, Zarita, Joel, and then these 3 aren't. You can see I started to level up Dawn, but it just took so long. Like, killing chances with Dawn was just incredibly slow. Especially when you got big, like, XP hogs like Dimitri, you know, Enlightened, pretty much this entire row. Well, and you, and Durant as well, actually. We had a lot of XP hogs that required so much XP, so then they had to have the lucky eggs. And that meant that the weaker Pokemon couldn't have the lucky egg to level up faster, and it was just... I basically did 2 rounds. I battled all the Blissey trainers at Secret Shore and at Secret Meadow twice. And I was like, okay, this is good enough. I guess we'll go and get ready to take on the League. And then I remembered the gym catch, the 8th gym catch, and I said, you know, we've got to use it. And so I did a little research into what Oh, I just missed that. Damn it. I did a little research into what types the Elite Four are, and it is Dark, Ghost, Ice, Dragon, and Steel, which I think I've said before, so that's not really anything new. But then I researched into what types of Pokemon are good against those types, and it seems like having like fighting is going to be really good. And Steel will be good against Ice. The Ghost leader is weak against Dark, and we're going to need Dark-type Pokemon. So basically, I've come up with who I want as the 8th gym catch, and I thought, well, I can't just catch the 8th gym catch off camera and then come back and be like, oh, here's the gym catch that I caught off camera and I leveled up and blah blah blah. So I was like, well, that means I've got to do it in an episode, and it means that if I have to train it up, you know. So I thought, well, there has to be at least one episode where I catch the 8th gym catch. How do I fill an entire episode of just catching one Pokemon? And I thought, oh, well, I could just record me catching it and then cut the footage and then train it all up and then come back and then immediately do the League stuff. But then I thought, why don't we just start the Regi stuff? Like, I'm fairly confident that I can get the 3 Regis in one episode. Maybe. We'll see. So we come all the way back here to Sealed Chamber because I believe that this says... This is like use Dig, I think? So we have Matthias on the team, so if I go ahead and use Dig... Oh yeah! So mysterious. Ooh. I don't like the over-the-top camera like this. This is something to do with the Wailord and Relincanth, I believe? I think I can't... I think it's Relincanth first. Come on, no. Come on, Akbar. Relincanth first and Zarita last, I believe. And then, oh, yes, there we go, perfect. It sounded as if doors opened somewhere far away. Like, I'm pretty sure in the original you had to... Oh, I can swap them out now. I don't need them in that order. Akbar, you got swapped out for Jay. Jay has Thunderwave, and turns out none of my Pokemon can actually learn False Swipe, which is kind of a problem when trying to weaken and catch Pokemon, really. I mean, we'll have to see how the Regis go. I can get at least one in an episode, but it depends on how long it takes to catch them. You know, I try and keep an episode between 30 and 40 minutes. Sometimes it goes over 40 minutes, but that just, you know, that's fine. It's rare. But my main goal is to capture the 8th gym catch in this episode. And it's not me putting off doing the League. You know, I really kind of want to do the League. You know, I don't want to put it off anymore. But this 8th gym catch, I feel, is gonna... Let's see if you can guess. See if you can guess. I'll give you some clues. So, I've mentioned the sort of moves we're gonna need. Fighting, steel, we're gonna need fire for ice, I guess. Dark moves would be good too. Yeah, and I wanted a Pokemon that could Mega Evolve. So, can you guess what Pokemon I'm going to try to get as my final gym catch? I need to go to, no, that's 104. 102. There's 103. I have no idea how long this, I don't think I should be on this side of 103. But I have no idea how... What the hell are you? Oh, you're a weasel, aren't you? I recognise that noise. Also, wasn't there a cave here in, like, Pokemon Emeralds? Like, right there? Maybe it was after you beat the League, I don't quite remember. But we're just going to search this grass, and I may have to cut it if it takes too long to find the Pokemon I'm after. You know, it said there was only like a 5% chance at finding it, so it may take a while to pop up. Unless, of course, I get lucky. No, it's not a Pidove. It's a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. And I feel like it will be really, really handy for the fight for the Elite Four. I think it's going to kind of be the... Oh, Nidoran! Didn't we have a Nidoran? Or was that the female Nidoran? I think it was the female Nidoran. Yeah, we had a female Bonnet! I remember Bonnet. Oh, it's nice when memories come flooding back. No, it's definitely not Purloin. I've had horrible, horrible luck against Purloin. I don't want a Purloin, not at all. But yeah, I don't want to call this Pokemon out on being the ace. Oh, Mankey, we had a Mankey, didn't we? Was it Lock? I think it was Lock. L-O-C-K-E, Lock, right? Maybe. But yeah, this Pokemon, I don't want to say that they're the ace because I've got no idea how well they're going to perform. But I'm hoping they can be an ace. I really do. I really, really do. They're going to be great against at least the second and third Elite Four members. No, Dark's weak against fighting, right? Yeah. I mean, I kind of just gave it away a little bit by pointing out what type it is. I mean, how many fighting type Pokemon can Mega Evolve? That's right, I'm getting a Chikorita, not Chikorita, a Torchic again. Get that Mega Blaziken. But no, I am going to... Ooh, a Zorua! Okay, so Zorua is the other 5%. Basically, every route you can find 10 Pokemon on, but occasionally there'll be routes where you can find 11 Pokemon. And the 10th and 11th Pokemon on the routes are both 5% encounters. So you've got, on normal routes where there are 10 Pokemon, each Pokemon has a 10% chance to pop up. On Pokemon where there are 11 Pokemon, 10 and 11 are 5%, because obviously it can only add up to 100%. It's going to be a while before... I mean, I find a Zorua. The Zorua could be cool. Like, Dark type would be good against Ghost. I think Dark is good against Dark. Oh, it's a Lillipup. Man, I wish I got a Lillipup. Lillipup's a really, really good early game. I mean, the fact that I've made it as far as I have, you know, I shouldn't really be complaining that I got a Rattata and a Poochyena, and then I got a Nidoran, then a Mankey. Oh, what did I get on Route 104? Oh, I don't remember what we got on Route 104 anymore. Oh, Surskit, wasn't it? Yeah, Surskit, who died pretty fast. And God, I don't remember the other one. Oh, come on, Nidoran, what are you doing? I think I'll try maybe, let's go for 5 more, because, I mean, I want to try and get the Regis in this episode. So, we'll try and catch 5 more, or we'll try and count 5 more, so this is number 5. If we don't encounter it, then I'm going to cut the video until I run into the Pokemon I want. But until then, here's number 4. No, Purloin. No thank you. No thank you. Definitely don't want you. I mean, 5% chance to find it, it's pretty low, but... No, Lillipup, not you. Come on. No, Mankey, not you. Alright, one more after this, and then I'm going to cut it. Come on. Let's try this patch of grass. It's going to be lucky. Ready? Lucky, lucky, lucky. Damn it. Alright, never mind. So I am going to cut here, and we will be back once I run into the Pokemon that I want. Oh, what are you? Excuse you? What is that noise? It's a level 50 Zoroark! No. Ooh, what are you? I don't think you're what I'm after. Yes you are! Yes you are! Yes you are! I found it! It actually hasn't been that long. It's been about maybe under 5 minutes. But yes, I want a Riolu. Riolu can Mega Evolve into Mega Lucario once it evolves, of course. It is a fighting steel type. It has some really sick moves. It has like Aura Sphere? Yeah, Aura Sphere, and it just has such a great moveset because, I mean, it's such a popular Pokemon. It had its own movie. You know, furries love Lucario, so they really fan service Lucario quite a bit with good movesets and stuff. But there we go. That is the 8th gym catch. Hell yeah! So I'm basically going to level up Lucario off camera. It's only level 5, so I'm going to have to really, really level it up. But it's the Emanation Pokemon. The aura that emanates from this Pokemon intensifies to alert others that it's afraid or sad. Well, I'm afraid you are going to be named... Let's go with Helix. I feel like Helix is a good one because of, you know, if you're familiar with Twitch Plays Pokemon lore, you know that the Helix fossil was like, you know, a god, the chosen one. And Riolo is our chosen one. Is the one that will hopefully lead us to beat the Elite Four. But until then, we are going to attempt at least one Regi, and we'll see how quickly we can do this. Because, I mean, I think it's up this way. Yeah, it's up this way. So we just go up here. And the completely missing mountain from the overhead view should be around here somewhere. Hello, Wingle. I realise I haven't caught Pokemon on this route, but I don't think we're going to run into any new Pokemon, so I'm not even going to just like bother like trying to be like, ooh, what can we catch on this route? Let's explore. I think this guy's going to try and battle me. I don't want to battle you. Where is this? I think that's the mountain there. I think that's it. Yep, that's it there. This is... Oh, this is Regice's! So, according to the guide, you basically have to sit here and you have to not touch your controller for 2 minutes, and then it'll eventually open. I'm not sure why this is like a puzzle. The idea that you... The idea that, oh, here's a great puzzle to trick those young kids. You sit there and you make them wait. That'll get them. That'll really trick them. They'll never know what to do. Kids nowadays, they don't know what waiting is. All they know is Fortnite and dabbing. But no, we're going to at least get Regice. We'll see how quickly Regice gets captured. If it gets captured pretty fast, then we can go do Regirock or Registeel. We might get 2 Regis in this episode, and then I'll get the 3rd one after I beat the League. If I beat the League, of course. It might have to be like that, or maybe they'll be nice. You know, Jay has Thunder Wave. Jay can paralyze them. I mean, I don't think we can paralyze Registeel. Registeel might be the hardest one to catch, honestly. I also don't know what level they are. I think they'll probably be default level, because, like, I mean, Kyogre was default level. Thinking about it, Kyogre was only level, what, 45? Lugia was, what, level 50? So, yeah, I don't think that, I don't think the levels will have changed, like, at all. I think it's going to be, like, level 40. Also, I just realised, is Regigigas in this game? Or will we find Regigigas on a Mirage Islands? Like, I don't quite remember if Regigigas just spawns with the I don't know if Drayano put it, so... Oh, well, there we go. I don't know if Drayano put Regigigas on its own, like, cave like this, or elsewhere, but... Hello there, Regice. So let me just check. Yep, Jay's out in front. I don't think I've got the XP share on. Let me just check. Oh, I did have it on. Alright, that's probably good that we turn it off. Hello, Regice. I really like Regice. Regice is probably the coolest Regi, honestly. Also, man, the music. So good. Yeah, look at that, level 40. I called it. Oh, if you ever want to have a laugh, go ahead and look up on YouTube the Regi cries from... It was some kind of Pokemon movie. I don't know which Pokemon movie it was. I think it was the Diancie movie. But, Yeah, the Regi cries are really, really good. Regi Ice's cry is the best thing they've ever done. It's so good. Is it? No, is it Regi Ice? I don't remember which Regi it is now. But there's a video on there just like of an entire collection of every single time the Regis cried in the movie. And it's great and you should go and check it out. Oh, come on Regi Ice, be nice to me. I have freed you from this cave. You want to live in... Well, I suppose you like living in this cave. You've been trapped in here for probably, what, thousands of years? Probably makes sense that you don't want to leave. You know, now that I think about it. But you can get caught. You can have a cool nickname. No, okay. But speaking of the Pokemon moves and stuff, was it Pokemon Generations? It definitely wasn't a main Pokemon. I think it was Pokemon Generations where a trainer battles Regigigas, and it's a really, really cool battle. Or maybe that's just like in the trailer for it. I don't remember. It's been years since Pokemon Generations came out. Oh, come on, Regigigas. This is the second time in a row. I mean, I can't afford to try and weaken it, and I checked every single Pokemon that I own, and none of them can learn False Swipe. I mean, maybe some of the legendaries can. Maybe Latias can. I'm not sure if Latias could learn it, honestly, but maybe. Maybe. But, I mean, at least I taught it from the way... I mean, true, I could send out, like, Joel or Zarita, but with them only being, what, 40, 46, 49, whatever it is, just slightly above this thing, you know, Joel, no way would I send out. Joel would get destroyed by an ice move. Also, it actually just occurred to me that I sent out a dragon against an ice-type Pokemon. And it doesn't seem like it has an ice move, which would be very, very scary. I probably should have actually checked its moves. I know it's got Amnesia, I know it's got Ancient Power. I don't know the other two moves. I don't know if it has an ice move. I mean, being paralyzed has really helped. If it had an ice move, and it's tried to use it, it hasn't hit so far. Oh, Regi Ice, come on. Yeah, I thought Regirock was in this one. I don't know why. I know Regirock is the desert, and I know Registeel is the one near the Safari Zone. So, logically, this would be Regi Ice, but I just blanked on it. I completely forgot that this was Regi Ice. I mean, I would have led with Jay anyway, because Jay has Thunder Wave. I mean, Corsola and Nephis could also learn Thunder Wave, but yeah, I wasn't going to bother teaching it. But there we go, we got Regi Ice. Regi Ice, Regi Ice. That's why I remember the cry being. Maybe it's not Regi Ice, maybe it's Registeel that has the cool cry. Regi Ice is the iceberg Pokemon. Regi Ice cloaks itself with frigid air of minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit. What the hell's a Fahrenheit? Come on, Pokemon. Celsius or Riot. Things will freeze solid just by going near this Pokemon. Its icy body is so cold it will not melt even if it's immersed in magma. Wow. It's also 5'11", so it's a manlet. But you are going to be nicknamed... Oh god, how do I pronounce this? S.K. Skashira. Skashira. Skashira? Skashira. There we go. Well, thankfully that didn't take too long, so I think we might be able to get the other 2 Regis done, honestly. The next one I want to get is Regirock, because I see a name in my list that's perfect for Regirock. It's a really good nickname for Regirock. That's all I'm going to say. But we need to go up to the desert. Can we... Will this land us in the desert? Nope, but we're close enough. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Nope, go away, I don't care. I'm just driving my bike through sand. Imagine how horrible this is, driving a bike through sand. I say that, but I mean, this is like... I guess it's kind of like a mountain bike? Maybe. But anyway, this basically says to use strength. And that is why I have... No, Matthias was there for dig. Nephis is... No. Zarita? No. Who has strength? Another Pokemon with strength. Well... I tried to be prepared and have a Pokemon with every, Zarita. Guess what, Zarita? You're gonna learn strength. We're gonna get rid of amnesia. Sorry there, guy. Oh, no. Gonna, use strength. Wait. You can't use that here. The guy does say to use strength. Oh, okay, there we go. I just had to move away from the door. Don't worry, I just sent out this massive whale and it just smashed through the wall. We are going to go ahead and heal. Where's all my... I spent a bunch of money on full restores. Where are they? Oh, there they are. I'm blind. I'm very, very blind, apparently. So here is Regirock. We may not be able to... Can you paralyze rock? I mean, I guess we'll find out here. You can, perfect. So it's only Regi Steel types can't be paralyzed. Which I think is a cool thing. Like Steel types, they're immune to being paralyzed, and they're immune to being poisoned, which is makes a lot of sense, honestly. Maybe not paralyzed because a lot of Steel types tend to be machine-like, and you know. You could argue that you could paralyze a machine, you know? Machines freeze up. But the idea that something non-living could be poisoned, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess for, like, computer-like Pokemon, like, Factorants, for example, that we have. It's just a bunch of gears. Actually, no, that's a bunch of gears, it's mechanical. Is there a Steel-type Pokemon that's a lot like a computer? I can't think of one. I thought there was one. I can't think of a Steel-type Pokemon that's like a computer. Like a pure Steel-type Pokemon. I'm not talking about... I mean, Lucario is fighting Steel, you know, but Steel is just because it's like, I don't know, tough and like, you know, iron abs or whatever it's called. But, as for, like, I mean, there are certain Pokemon that are, like, computers in the Pokemon worlds, but maybe they're electric types and not Steel types? I just can't think of any off the top of my head. It's really annoying. Bulldoze, okay. Did nothing, that's fine. We lowered our it lowered our speed, which is, again, that's fine because we're not using our speed. We are just throwing Pokeballs. Regirock, come on. Wait, doesn't Curse cut its health? Oh no, that only happens to Ghost-type Pokemon, okay. Also, he's raising his physical attack, but I'm pretty sure all his moves are special attacks. Like, Ancient Power is a special attack. No, Bulldoze will be physical. Bulldoze hits. Man, I gotta be careful. I can't... And we lost Dragalge, we lost Toasty to a wild Pokemon not too long ago. You know, I can't be complacent when fighting wild Pokemon. I've really got to watch how many times he buffs himself, how many times he debuffs me. Good job being paralyzed. Maybe we'll keep paralyzed on Jay. Like, I'm really, like, when I think of the league, there's a lot of Dark-type Pokemon. Like, the first trainer is a Dark-type trainer. There's a lot of Dark-type Pokemon out there, and there'll definitely be a few surprises in there. But I think that... I can guess what their aces will be. The Dark-type will have Absol, because Absol can Mega Evolve into Absolite. With an Absolite into Mega Absol. Ghost? What? Gengar? Gengar's the only Ghost-type Pokemon that I can think of that Mega Evolves. Then we got Ice. Was Glalie in this? Was Mega Glalie in this version? I mean, it has to be because they didn't add any new Mega Evolutions after Gen 6, right? Like, the Alola games, they didn't add any Mega Evolutions. So it's got to be Mega Glalie. The Dragon Trainer, God, Mega Salamence, probably? And then I'm gonna call that Steven probably Mega Evolves his Aggron. You know, I feel like that's a given. No, Mega Cross, never mind. Mega Cross. Whatever it's called. It's gonna Mega Evolve that. And I'm gonna heal Jay next turn. Because I'm not gonna risk it. I did the same with Toasty, being like, oh, Toasty can take a hit if needed. Alright, so oh no, I'm not gonna use a Pokeball, we're just gonna full restore Jay. Perfect. See, look at that. It was the right move. Back to throwing Pokeballs. Come on, Regirock. I'm looking at the time of this episode, and if you get caught now, I might be able to get Registeel. No, of course not. Don't want to help me out. I mean, you're a lot like Regice. You know, I caught Regice earlier, Regirock. I did. You should get captured. You can join Regice in the PC, and it'll be great. I promise. Nope. Alright, never mind. It actually just occurred to me that Riolu evolves with Friendship, doesn't it? That's kind of annoying. I mean, I'm sure it'll level its Friendship up pretty goddamn high when I'm just using it to kill Blissies. I mean, it's only level 5. I'll probably use Riolu to face the trainers that send out one Blissey at a time, just because even though it'll be level 5, they only use the healing move. Oh no, yeah, they only use the healing move, and the first two will kill themselves, and then Riolu will probably be like level 20 or 30 by the time I get to the second or the third and final Blissey. And so then it'll probably be a high enough level that I can slowly whittle away the final Blissey's move or health with some sort of super effective fighting move. You know? Oh. Regirock's being real stubborn here. Real stubborn. I mean, I'm kind of worried when it runs out of PP, because then it's going to start hurting itself. And then it's a race for me to capture it before it kills itself. Damn it! I bit! I was like, that's it, it's caught. I held my breath and everything, and it burst out at like... This was wrestling. Regirock just John Cena'd it. It just kicked out at 2.999999999. I mean, I guess John Cena'ing it isn't relevant anymore. It'd be more like he Johnny Gargano'd it. Regirock just took a pile driver on concrete and then kicked out at 2.9. And again, yeah, see, I didn't bite that time. I knew it. I've seen enough Johnny Gargano wrestling matches to know that that's not the finish, Regirock. You were gonna kick out. You're gonna kick out like 5 more of those. See, now it's just mocking me. Now it's like, alright, well I know I can't fuck with you, because you know I'm not going to get caught. So I'm just going to break out as soon as I can. Instantly, even. See? Instantly! God, how much PP has it got left? I mean, you're saying, oh, just use a better Pokeball. Use an Ultra Ball, you know. No! That's no fun. I catch everything in Pokeballs. I was thinking about doing Premier Balls for Legendaries. I'm only catching Pokemon in Premier Balls, but I realized it would take. I mean, I've got what? 14 Premier Balls. I could buy 999 Pokeballs. That would give me 99 Premier Balls. You know, I can do that. That's not that much. They're only $50 in this version of the ROM hack. But I'd get 99 Premier Balls, right? Then I would have to throw away 999 Pokeballs and then buy another 999 Pokeballs just to get 198 Premier Balls in total. Like, I'd have to keep buying 999 Pokeballs and then tossing them away because you can't have more than 999. And that's too much effort for me. That's too much effort for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit there and do that. Screw that. If it was just, hey, let me buy 900,000 Pokeball, 999,000 Pokeballs at once, right? That would get me 999 Premier Balls, and that would be fine by me. I probably won't need, I probably won't need 999 Premier Balls, honestly. I mean, I had 200 Pokeballs when I started this. I've used 45 on 2 legendary Pokemon so far. This is number 45. I don't know how many Regice took, but Regirock has taken a lot more. Regirock is far more stubborn. That was a crit, wow. Listen, Regirock, you've had your fun. You must realise you can't win. You get caught, and that's it. I hate you, Regirock. I don't hate you enough to kill you, but I'm going to have to heal Jay if he gets hit one more time. I mean, if Regirock gets a crit, Jay might die. That's a risk, but the chance of it getting a crit is pretty low. Whoa, I feel like I'm risking it here. But we're gonna throw more Pokeballs. It just takes one crit. Knowing my luck, he would get a crit. Here comes the crit bulldoze. Ready? Oh no! Oh, it wasn't a crit, but still, that was risky. Alright, full restore time. Regirock, please. I'm not going to go and catch Registeel now. I don't have the time to catch Registeel. This has got to be, what, like 38 minutes when I cut out the searching time earlier? You know, we're getting close to the 40-minute mark, Regirock. You know, only a few episodes have gone over actually, quite a few episodes have gone over 40 minutes, but I think most of them have been kind of important. They've either had like important battles in them, or I don't know. I was catching Pokemon and it just went over 40 minutes because I was catching so many Pokemon in these prolonged battles of me throwing Pokeballs back and forth. I think the longest episode is, I think it's 48 minutes. I mean, I've got a spreadsheet of all the times of episodes and stuff, but I think it's 48 minutes. That's quite a long time, honestly. I mean, it's closer to an hour than it is half an hour. Alright, we gotta heal Jay again. I mean, I could send out Zarita. Zarita is close to its level. It's got a lot of health. It's not going to have super effective moves against it. You know, Regirock won't have super effective moves against Zarita. I mean, I wouldn't send out Joel because Joel's flying type, and rocks would probably just kill Joel pretty fast. I mean, look at Regirock's arms. Like, how does it pick anything up? It's got like pneumatic pumps for arms, but made of rock. Nope, okay. I don't know what to make of the new Regis. I know I've talked about them, but I think I briefly mentioned it. Maybe even in the last episode, where they're adding new Regis because they want to cash in on some Hoenn nostalgia. And it's like, one is definitely electric type, like you can tell it's an electric type Regi, which I don't see how that makes sense. Like, Regi, rock, steel, and ice are all made of elements. Rock, ice, and I guess steel isn't really an element, but you know what I mean. They're golems. They are spirits inhabiting a spirit inhabiting something. So they're free golems, basically. How is an electric golem like a thing? Like, electricity isn't like a physical. It isn't a physical thing, you know? I mean, I've only seen the rough like concept art of it, obviously, for the Sword and Shield DLC. I didn't even bite that time, Regirock. You can't fuck with me now. Screw you. But it looked like it was just like a big ball of electricity. It's like, how does that work? I mean, you could argue that, I guess, Rotom is kind of like that, but Rotom's a ghost that inhabited a piece of electrical, not furniture, but like an electrical device, you know? A ball of electricity is just, it's not really like a golem. And I don't know what the other one is. It, like, people think it might be dragon type because it's like purplish. It doesn't look like it would be poison or anything. In fact, you know what? While this Regirock continues to show me, let me get my phone. I'm gonna search new Regi Pokemon. That's definitely dragon. Like, instantly, the first Google image result is, it's clearly a dragon because it's got a massive dragon head as an arm. It's what, 2, 4, 6, 7? It's got 7 eyes, I guess. Little dots. You've got 7 too. Maybe all the Regis might have 7. I didn't count Regiices. And then I'm looking at the electric one. I mean, it's very weird, the electric one. Like, you can't say it's not weird looking. I mean, even the dragon one looks weird. It doesn't look like Regi Rock, Ice or Steel. Like, they look like golems inhabiting, you know, something. The dragon one is just a big purple thing with a cool dragon arm. And then the electric one is just like a floating ghost-looking thing with like electrical arms sticking out. So it's gonna float. It's just weird. You know, it's really weird that they're... I mean, they could have done a lot cooler. Like, the whole concept of Regis, like I said, are golems. You could have had a water golem. I know I was just criticizing the electric type, being like, how can you have solid electricity, you know? But you can have water. Like, how many novels and shows and games have like water elements, and like they have the water like form like a fist and punch things, you know? Like, what's that anime, like Avatar? I've never seen it, but I know that there's like a water tribe or whatever it's called. But you could have like a physical representation of water in a golem, you know? That's just kind of held together, and you could have it like coolly animated where it looks like it's kind of like just dripping off it, like it's melting kind of. That'd be really, really cool. Like, if I was gonna add new Regis, I would have gone back to basics and I would have done fire, grass, and water. I would have made 3, and they're basically the 3 elemental types. Ooh, no, I want to heal. I want to heal. And when you think about it, if you added fire, water, and grass, they perfectly counter rock, ice, and steel. Regi Ice would be strong against the grass golem, but it would be weak against the fire golem. Regi Rock would be weak to the grass and the water golem, but it would be good against the fire golem. So Regi Rock kind of gets screwed. And then Regi Steel would be weak against the fire golem. Like, it would make perfect sense to go and make those types into Regis. Rather than have dragon and electric. Like, I just kind of don't understand it, really. Finally! Holy shit! At least he waited for me to finish my point. Thank you. God. Regirock is the rock peak Pokemon. It's 5'7", so it's smaller than Regice. Regirock's body is composed entirely of rocks. Recently, a study made the startling discovery that all rocks were unearthed from different locations. Regirock, you get the cool nickname of Prog Rock. How perfect is that for Regirock? God, that took so goddamn... You don't deserve a cool nickname like that, Regirock, you know that. After all that trouble, after all those Pokeballs,